Good morning. Good morning, leaders. Good to have you. Promises to be an awesome session again this night. I am simply Seton, and I'll be anchoring and moderating this CIG Sunday Night Live for tonight. Welcome, everybody. If you are yet to subscribe on our YouTube channel, go to YouTube, Long Reach CIG. You click on the like, subscribe, and click on the notification button throughout to get notified when we upload our videos. Thank you, and welcome for joining us. Now, tonight, our topic says Vex With Sense, and it will be featuring Olamide Adenote, and who is going to be on the spotlight and going to go through and have an experience or take cue from the experience she's had in the business so far and how she's been able to succeed thus far. So we are here to learn today. Come along with us. Thank you. So I will be introducing our guest by giving us a brief profile.
Let's meet Olamide Adenote. Olamide Adenote is an ex-banker with one of the reputable banks in Africa, but now a network marketing professional. Why? Because she needed time and freedom from the rat race which so many bankers find themselves being in an office cubicle for years. No promotion, no salary increment, just work, work, and work. She also wants to watch her kids grow and, above all, to become financially independent, not waiting for salary that has already finished even before being paid. So luckily, Longreach came her way, and since then, she's been an unapologetic and unashamed Longreacher. Olamide has a bachelor's degree in international relations. Other qualifications include CIBN and IPM. Despite spending 9 years in the banking sector, she believes there is nothing better than having a residual income. Olamide Adenote is a lifestyle coach who has created a space for herself in the social media sector and has been awarded by both local and international groups in recognitions of her passion towards entrepreneurship in Nigeria, the Iconic Brand Awards 2020. She's a mother of two amazing boys and a wife to Mr. Adebayo Adenote. She has also bagged some achievements with Long Reach Bioscience International, 2018 Tanzania Dubai trip, car made possible by her weekly earnings from Long Reach, and currently she's a Diamond 5 leader. Please let's make welcome our wonderful and amazing leader, Olamide Adenote.
Wow. Welcome, boss. Good to have you. Good to have you. You can unmute yourself.
It's a privilege to be here, I must say. Thank you for having me tonight. Thank you so much.
Finally, we got you today. Finally, we got you today. It promises to be an awesome session, and we can always hope to get better all the time. Now, we've seen how you've made presidents a bit in the Long Reach. How long have you been in Long Reach? That means, what year did you actually join Long Reach?
Okay, I joined Long Reach late 2017. Yes, late 2017.
Wow, late 2017. And in 2018, you qualified for the Tanzania and Dubai trip.
Yes, that is just within a space of a year.
Wow, wow. That was great. Now, okay, what's your take on people's complaints about network marketing? Because we know that somehow it's been populated even with women. What's your take on people's about network marketing? People's opinion about network marketing?
Complaints in network marketing, you can't take that away. People will always complain. You know, we have several complaints from being a network marketer. But let me just say 4 out of it because it's numerous. People come with different complaints. Okay, let's say recruiting. You know, people tend to complain about recruiting. You know, they don't want to recruit, or they will tell you that people are not joining them. And in one way or the other, we are all doing this network marketing. For instance, I have a nice haircut. I meet my friend on the road and he said, Lamide, I love your haircut. Can you please show me where you have this? You know, I can easily refer that person. Same thing goes with tailors, you know, same thing goes with people that repairs, like people that repair TVs. You know, you can actually refer people. So in one way or the other, we are all doing this network marketing. But our people complain that I can't recruit. And these people that are saying, oh, I cannot recruit, I cannot get people to join me. If you check their phones, you will see over 200 contacts, which they can easily get people to recruit from those their contacts, which was what was one of the things I did that actually helped me, you know. And with these contacts, you can get enough recruitment. So people complaining about recruitment is because, you know, they don't have in-depth knowledge of network marketing. Another thing is, you know, people complain that it's only the early birds. You know, they say those people who are at the top, those ones at the top that are the ones that, you know, get much incentives. And it's not so, because Longbridge so define their network business in a way that it pleases everybody. If you are coming in today to be a Longbridge member and you can put in the work, you will be so surprised that you will earn more than the SDs. You know, you will earn more than those that have been in the system for more than 5 to 6 years. You can imagine, they'll say, because this person joined early, that's why they are earning. That's why they are getting these incentives. They don't put in the work. That's why they complain. For instance, take SD2, Emanuela, for an example. At least, I'm a friend on Facebook. She posts no less than 3 posts in a day. That is an SD. You can imagine a pre-diamond, or let's say a diamond 1, diamond 2. When the SD is now getting the incentives, you know, prevention with the help of the post, and people are seeing our posts, they're engaging it. But the pre-diamonds that they are looking at it, you know, they are just wasting data, going through social media, doing nothing. They are not putting their business up. So they complain. So we have these complaints everywhere. And another complaint is they say, oh, I don't know how to recruit. I cannot beg. You know, I cannot tell people to come and do this business. I don't know how to beg. And more so, we are not begging in language. Even in network marketing, we don't beg. Because you can't beg people all the time. If you beg them to register, ready to beg them to do their upgrade, ready to beg them to, you know, bring prospects, ready to beg them to attend seminar, and all that. So why should you beg in the first place? So all these complaints, I see it in a way that they don't really understand network marketing. Because, for instance, people that join my team, I know these people are ready for work. So I tell them, go online, Google, go and get book, go and read. Like when I started too, I go for a reward. Why network marketing? So that I can have understanding of what I'm going into. And I do it gallantly. Yes. And again, there's another book that be a pro with network marketing. When they do all this, we won't have complaint at all. We won't have complaint. So because they don't have an in-depth knowledge of the network marketing business, that is why you see all these complaints all around.
Wow. Thank you so much. Now, you spent 9 years in the banking
Okay.
sector. Um, Banking sector in Nigeria happens to be one of the most paid, or let me say high paid jobs. Now, what now what moved you to have left banking and to actually launch into network marketing and particularly Longbridge?
Okay. Boss, there's nothing like banking is a high paid job now. Sorry. Network marketing is the highest paid work now, because for the whole 9 years I've been in the bank, I don't have anything, nothing I can, you can pick points that this is what I've achieved so far. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Literally, I was living on debts. As a banker, you want to mingle, you want to live a standard life, you want to drive the latest car, you want to wear the most expensive suits, so to say. But we are all doing all this on debts. We borrow from A, from B, from C, so as to maintain the standard of I'm a banker. There's nothing there. The suit is just a packaging. So many suits. When you enter the banking law, you see everybody on suit. I'm telling you, from there is all packaging, because the salary cannot take us home. I could remember, as a banker, you don't want to live in a face me, I slap you apartment. You want to live in modern 3-bedroom or duplex, or a nice environment. You want your children to go to the best school because you are a banker. And all this, the salary is not enough, cannot be enough. By the time you borrow from A, from B, at times when you go to borrow, they will tell you that, I'm sorry, sister, 3 people has already come from my salary. You start borrowing because you want to live that standard bank life. And it's just a fake life for 9 years. You can imagine. Actually, I didn't plan to stay 9 years. My plan was, okay, let me do 2 years. After the 2 years, I'll get money to take care of my education and, to do other things. But by the time you get into the bank, 2 years, you cannot even pinpoint that, I've done one thing. So you kept going till 9 years. And look at, within this 2 years, I joined Longbridge. My life has changed drastically. In fact, I was telling my upliner that if I have known Longbridge before now, I would have left the banking system. Even I won't stay up to 9 years. My 9 years in the banking job, I didn't have anything to account for. Even for the 9 years, Longbridge, within the 2 years I joined Longbridge, I've been able to qualify for an international trip. Who does that? My bank has not even sent me to Abuja. Talk less of, with a 5-star hotel. Tell him 3 hotel, boss. 5-star hotel. Longbridge is just moving us. After you spend 2 days in this 5-star hotel, you move to another 5-star hotel. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I could say, and I'm proud to say that Longbridge was the one that disverted my passport. I've been carrying this passport all around my years, And for the first time, I'm on plane. For the first time, I'm on plane. In fact, that experience is another day experience. because you need to see the way I was shivering. It was the person that was beside me that had to say, the plane is just moving. You calm down. There is no issue. It was so amazing. I was able to get a car. It was not a Lagos use. This is a Tokumbo car. Me. Long Beach has really defined me. Doing Long Beach has been wonderful. I've never had a day of regrets. So doing Long Beach, you can't compare it. That is why I said.
Well, that's actually great.
Yes.
Now, you got to hear about Long Range. We heard of their products. We heard of their business plan or compensation plan, as we put it. Now, what actually drew you closer? What were you so interested in? Was it the product? Or kind of you saw the business plan and that actually made you to stay glued to Long Range close to 5 years now?
Actually, it was a business. When you're coming from the bank, you have this ego that cannot sell. You say a banker selling toothpaste, soap on the street. It looked awkward then. But really, truly, when my upliner that brought this business opportunity to me, tells me about the product, I said, I don't sell, I cannot sell. I started going for trainings, and I look at the business aspect that is so interesting. It's very clear that you can easily explain it to a layman. So I go for the business aspect, and it has been wonderful. I love the business aspect of Long Beach, especially where they don't flush your points. Can you imagine? I have a friend then in the bank that she does this other networking that every month, if she doesn't meet her targets, how these things goes. And at times, we used to quickly help her to buy those products. But in this situation, flushing our points, no targets. You have to set the target for yourself. So I love the business aspect, and I go with the business aspects, not the products.
Wow. Now, I want to believe you're a product user and you actually have love for Long Beach products. We actually have over 2,000 products, and we have about 90 something in Nigeria. In all this, I know it will be difficult to pick the best ones. So tell us like 5 products that have been your best products. And if you can give us testimony in that line, we'll appreciate it.
Okay, my number 1 product is our fancy liner. You see, before I joined Long Beach, this is my testimony. Before I joined Long Beach, someone has already given me this fancy liner. Why? After I had my first son, I was trying to conceive again to have my second son, and I was having complications. I went to the hospital. The doctors told me that I'm having infection, and that the infection is a chronic, I don't know. He said it's a chronic one that it will be difficult for me to get pregnant. And what they say was what actually happened to me. I actually got pregnant like 3 times, but I ended up having miscarriage. The first time I had it, after 3 months, I had miscarriage with it. And I went to the doctor. The doctor told me that it was the infection, that made me to have the miscarriage, because there's a system, my system cannot hold the pregnancy. That was why the pregnancy actually calmed down. That was the first time. And the second time, he said the same thing. Then the third time, he brought a suggestion that there's a sack that they have to, sew the sack. That anytime I'm pregnant, I should come to the hospital. That sack, there's a way they will sew it, and the sack will keep the baby. Maybe after like 4 months or 5 months, then I will go back. They will lose the sack so that the baby will not come down. It was then that a friend just said, that his sister gave her the fancy line, and she gave it to me. With curiosity that she told me it's working and I can use it, so I go for it. I started using it. In fact, when I got pregnant, I didn't know. It was one of my boss at work that called me that you are pregnant. I said, me. because I know my past experience. And when I got to the hospital, I was 4 months gone. I was surprised, and that was a good and a very, very good testimony for me as at then. Martinana has been able to help clear all kind of infection. In fact, the doctor was asking me that, what did I use? So I had to tell the doctor that a friend introduced Martin, and then I was not a member, but I can say the testimony on my name. Then the second one is my alkaline cup. I call this a mobile clinic. It is anytime the children are having stomach pain or they are having running stomach or anything concerning their body, what I do is each time I use it to give them water after the complaints. You see them playing again, and that simply means that the pains has gone, and I can't go anywhere without the use of this my cup. Anywhere I go to, I use. In fact, there was a day I was traveling, and somebody saw it with me, and I started telling the person the benefit of it, and instantly the person paid to Longlish account and also got results. So it's a very good one that I love to use. Another one is the toothpaste. Okay, I also have a testimony on this toothpaste. My husband, their family, they have this thing of going. They visit the hospital almost every month because I think it's from hereditary from them. All of them, they normally remove one teeth, like yearly they will remove one. Next year, another year they remove. So when we were introduced to Longreach, ever since we have been using it, that has stopped. So immediately that he knows that he has seen that it worked for him, he introduced it to all his family members. Until date, this is what everybody is using, and they have stopped going to the hospital to remove teeth. That's a bigger testimony on Longreach. Then my other product is Atro. This has also helped. My mom used to have a chronic nail pain. Each time she called me, she said she cannot walk, she cannot do anything. I thought of it that, okay, we have a product that can help her, which I did. Each month, like some 2 month interval, I used to get her one. It helped really release the pains on her leg, and since then she has been able to walk around. She can go to the market. Unlike before, she couldn't go to the market by herself, but now she can visit the market by herself. She can go to church by herself, and it's been amazing. And the last but not the least, the berry oil. Berry oil is one of the products of Longreach I so much love. In terms of, with the years I work in the bank, I don't use glasses. But, after I left the bank, I noticed that I normally have pinch, around my eyes here. So I started using the berry oil, and ever since then, I don't feel any pains. I don't feel any inches in my eyes. And again, all I can see is that, my body is asthmic. So all these products, Longreach has a lovely product, and all these products works well. It works well. Thank you.
Wow, amazing testimonies. you know, I know it will be difficult to pick the best, but you have actually done justice for doing the 5. Thank you so much. And I know that actually resonates with some of us on the call tonight of taking these products. And if you have not been using these products judiciously, it is advised, because if you have not experienced it, you will not tell the testimony. All these testimonies you hear, they are not cooked. They are not sugar coated for any reason. These are live testimonies. Thank you so much, boss. Now, we had in your profile that you are so much into the social media, and you are like a guru, and you've been doing justice to that. Some of us can attest to that. Now, how do you succeed using social media in this business?
Okay, talking about social media, I succeeded well because bringing humor to my business has always been my passion. And when you look at where you can actually showcase your business, where you know your business can reach a whole lot of people is social media. And for the fact that you have this social media just right at your handle, you know, that is a great opportunity for you to, bring out your business. Let people know what you are doing. You know, like I used to tell my people, 80% of my recruits is from online, because you will always see me online, because it's like my personal shop. Every day I showcase, I come there, to tell people about my business. And one thing I noticed then when I started was that, when you start putting too much of business posts, because I have more than 6 handles, and I put my business posts on all these handles. I noticed that I hardly had, comments or reaction on this post. So I thought of it that, okay, let me bring humor. I started bringing the humor, and it also attracts people. At times, when they see the business post, they don't want to comment, react on it. But by the time they see the humor, they will react. So same as well goes for my business post. When they see my business post,
now let me cut in there. Let me cut in there, because I'm smiling and almost laughing already. Now, I don't want to I don't want to quote wrongly. You said you bring humor, and you are not a stand-up comedian. Now, can you just give us one or two, the types of the ones you do, and that actually attracts your audience?
okay, the ones I do a lot of humor. Yes, which I know many people knows about it. I do a lot of humor, and I also do prayers. You have to do something that will attract people.
Want to hear one or two humor? Just one or two comedy. Just give us one or two now, because people want to laugh here. We are relaxed. We are learning.
Okay, when you're talking of humor, like I used to pose as, some of us, we are from village, we eat as if we are at home. And this time around, we have all these big restaurants that, when you go there to eat, you have to behave like this alako way they say. You don't want to start chewing bone. You don't want to let people to see the way you eat. So, like one of my posts, and I said, okay, restaurants should create, a separate room for somebody like us, so that you can go there and chew our bone comfortably. Oh my God. Also, let me say the other one that, people always tell me that, okay, we want to see this post again. We want to see this post again. Like I said, when you go to the when you go to Rome, sorry, you behave like the Romans. But when you come to my house, don't expect food. Make sure you must have eaten in your house because of the situation, or let me say the condition of the country right now. Thank you, boss.
Now, that was a particular one I saw, or two in one that I saw, and you posted that you have 20K, and that is like in Naira, that you are going to Canada. Who will join you on the trip? There was another one, you said you had 5K, and you want to buy Lexus Jeep and some other thing. And I keep wondering what are all these that a grown up. Now, why am I bringing this? Now, some people see the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and the likes that the unserious ones are there, flooding everywhere. Now, what would be your take on that? Because you have said like 80% of your order comes from social media. So what would be your take on this, and how will you advise people in using it?
Okay, like I said before, social media is a platform for you to showcase yourself. It is not necessary you bring humor. Like I said, it's not necessary you bring humor You can just bring a quote. It can be a daily quote. And you have to be consistent with it. You have to be consistent because that is what people sees in you. You know, for some years, they'll see me with language. You know, I talk about language every day. You know, aside language, they know me for my humor. I've seen people that they don't join language. You know, they've not joined language before, but they come to me just because of this humor. I've registered a whole lot of people, yes. They don't know me. You know, they'll just come to my inbox. Oh, like there's a post I post on, okay, I think it's that join me to UK. I got 3 sign up. You know, I don't know them from nowhere. They just come to my inbox and I say, okay, this is your business. What is it all about? You know, I had to explain to them and they're on board. So, you know, when you are doing something like this, you want to also be physical on Facebook or on social or any kind of handle, you have to be consistent. Consistency matters a lot. You know, let people know you what you're doing. And let them know you that, you know, it's not as if you're jumping from one business today, you're going to another. Let them know, because I stick to one business. So people still come and meet that, are you still doing this business? I say, yes. And you know, they sign up. So that's my take for people that, you know, that are also aspiring to do this. Be consistent. Whatever thing you're doing, be consistent. And, you know, let it be something that people can, you know, come up to you or meet up to you that, you know, this thing you're doing, just keep on doing it. It really works for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is being re-echoed again. Consistency, consistency. Thank you so much, boss. Now, it seems it's been so rosy. Your face is fresh. You're looking beautiful. Longreach has polished your face, done everything. Your family is in good stead and all that. Does it mean there are no challenges in this journey for the past 5 years? If you
Yes.
had gone through challenges, how did you
Okay.
come about? How did you come out of them? So to encourage us.
Okay. There's challenges, really, I can say. There's no business that does not have the challenges. You know, there are several challenges, but you know, the way you go about it, the way you are able to manage it, that is just the way, you know, to sort out these challenges. And one of the challenges, you know, we have is lack of cooperation. You see, when you as a leader, probably you needed to meet whether with some set of your success liners, or you are bringing, you know, another innovation, something you think that can help the team. You know, it's not everybody that will go in line with what you're saying. So, you know, you might be saying A, and the other people are saying B. You know, that is why I said lack of cooperation, because if there is cooperation and, you know, the leader is saying this and every other person accepted it, you know, everything will go fine and, you know, there won't be issue. But, you know, in every situation, in any business, there will always be challenges. One person or the other might not like, you know, what you are bringing to the table. They might want to counter it. So there will always be a challenge. But the way you go about it matters a lot. And also, there's a lot of sleeping partners. So that also is one of the major challenges, you know, that people have doing this, network marketing business. You know, when you notice you have a lot of sleeping partners, like me, what I do is I will just pick those who are willing to run with you, because you actually need people to, you can't do it alone, especially our language business. You need people to run together with you to do the business. So you look at the people that are willing. Oh, what I did, I look at the people that are willing to do this business. I put them in a separate WhatsApp group. You know, you communicate with them. Then the remaining ones, you keep encouraging them. That's what I do, you know, to overcome these challenges. I keep encouraging them. You know, I'm sending trainings. I'm calling them to know what, you know, some of them might be going through a lot. You never can say. So you don't assume that because what you are doing, they're not doing, they are, you know, you have to, you know, communicate, meet with them, know what is going on. It can even be a thing that you, as the leader, can help them to solve. So I've been able to solve the challenges by, you know my partner. Then another thing, that I do in my team, that make me to also overcome these challenges is I run promo weekly and monthly. Just to, encourage the team, my success liners. I run promo, and there has never been a week I've not seen somebody that have qualified, or get this promo. So you find there's challenges, right? But you have to find a way around the challenges. So that was what I did that has helped me growing in this business even up to now.
Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Now, our topic 9 says Vex with Sense. Now, when we saw this topic and we were like, better make you get sense. So if you want Vex, Vex well and all that. Now, how can you relate this to the long reach business? So we need your advice.
Okay, I'll be seeing several reactions to social media that's Vex with Sense. What are these people saying? What is Vex with Sense? Actually, what we actually meant is that, all of us know the situation on ground in the country as a whole. The pandemic, the economic meltdown, and, everything going on, we are tends to get hungry, but when we want to get angry, we should look at what is actually causing it. We are not the actual cause of it. It's the situation we met ourselves, and when you say you are getting angry, are you doing the right thing? Are you looking for a way out? You look for a way to handle it. For instance, like our business, the challenges in the business, in our business right now, is just a phase. We will all pass through it, because when you say because you are hungry, you are leaving the business, you are going to another business, do you know what is in the other business you are going to? Because every other business have their challenges or the other, but the way and manner they manage it matters a lot. So when we say Vex with Sense, we're actually saying that, you don't look at the situation around. For instance, like 4 months ago, a paint of beans is just 1,600 or so. And now it's around 4,500. Should we say because we are hungry now, we will not eat beans? No, we will just look for a way around it, because that's how I explain it to my members when they tell me, the product is high, this is that. Sorry, is to tell them, okay, it's high, but there's a way around it. Look for a way around it. We can do this business. When you take this business, as your own personal business, you will thrive with it. And again, I used to give example. If all of us know this Nick Vujicic, he's a motivational, and he's a swimmer, he's a writer, he's born without arms and legs. But look at him, he has a wife, born without arms and legs. He has children. He should even be the one that, getting angry that God, look at the way I am. Look at how I'm being. I don't want to do anything in life. I just want to be in one corner. No. Today is a great motivational speaker. So the Vex with Sense, we are simply saying, take the business serious. People are actually making it in this business. We have several trip qualifiers. We have several house funds. Of recent, we have a star director too. Our complaints, our anger, it doesn't move this business forward. So what we need to do is, let's leave all these arguments. We should just face our business squarely. And this phase, like I said, we will get through it. We are coming out bigger and
by
stronger.
the grace of God. Thank you so much. And on a last note, we just want you to advise for those that are yet to sign up or those struggling in the business, what would be your advice for them?
Okay, my number one advice, don't quit. No matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, don't quit. When you quit, it's forever. You don't quit. Because when you quit, you have already determined that you are a failure in this business. So you don't need to quit. continue, and they said, you have the hand at mind. Look at the situation now. Like I said, start director 5, easy go. Have the hand at, by the time you have the hand at mind, you will never look at stumbling or anything around you, and again, know your why. Why did you join this business in the first place? If you ask me why, I went to a program, right? I was invited to a language program. They're doing car award. Then star director 2, Manuela, she got car that year. Then that same year, around September, she got another car. I was there. I went to her. I said, Ma, please, what did you do? How did you do it? She said, same thing we are all telling people to do. I'm only talking. I'm only telling them to join this business opportunity. I picked that from that day. And I've been doing that too. I came from bank, I should be the one saying no, but no, because I know my why. I know why I joined this business, and I don't let any distraction come my way. I face my business squarely. Then another thing is, you should be serious with your business. Take this as your personal business. When you take this as your personal business, every day when you wake up, you want to go to your shop. And to me, my shop is my Facebook, my social media. I put my business up. And also you have to plan to go for meetings. And again, those people that are planning to join, don't waste time. They said opportunity come but once. So grab this opportunity with your full chest, because when you do long reach, like my Chibuso will say, you will surely make it to heaven. So long reach is a business that you love doing. You don't have some. It is not like all those traditional network that you have to struggle to get to rank or to change or to get trip. So my advice is, get on board now. This is just the right time for you to get on board and grab the opportunity with your full hand.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being our first lady. We actually appreciate you. We've seen some nuggets you've dished out, and it can only get better. Thank you so much. So we have maybe Carol Ogbo here. She's going to say something about the leadership of the boss lady, Olamide Adinote. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to be part of this meeting. Hi, Seton. I'm always admiring your work and everything that you do. You really do a good job. I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I met Olamide on the language platform. Actually, I've never met, I didn't know her before. This is one of the opportunities that networking gives to you. I didn't know her from Adam, and we met through the SD3, SDMA. And since then, it's been, the relationship has grown. You just imagine someone, she didn't actually bring me to the business, but I met her and then she became my upline. And I found out that she was like my upline. And then I found out that this is someone that you can relate with. The person that actually brought me to the business has since abandoned, I won't say she abandoned me, but even the business, she's not doing it anymore. But since I met Olamide, what I actually wanted, because I'm a self-driven person, but what I wanted was someone that I could relate with, someone that, will drive, will keep the fire, keep the glow on, the fire on. When you're down, or when you're thinking of ideas and things that you can make the business to move forward, just chat with Olamide. She's always, she's always up there. And then there's this thing. When I started the business, I used to do just one-on-one. I like to do presentations, do the demo of the cup, and I actually used to get, a lot of good responses. But there's a limit to what you can do. And she actually told me, go online, do this online business, as in try to give yourself a presence on social media. So I said, well, it's a sharing business. She told me, said it's a sharing business. Just come online. What I do what I do. And that was just, SD will say, follow foolishly. And that's what I did. And since then, I know how many people have registered from my social media. So the work has been great. And I'm very glad that she got to this level now. And I know that the sky is the limit. We're going to get there together. SD is knocking at the door. Olamide will get there together by God's grace. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good to have you. Thank you so much. Also, once again, we want to say thank you, Boss Olamide, for doing this. Stick around. I don't know, you may have questions for you around, so stick around and we'll see you. Thank you so much. Now, I want to bring another lady on the spotlight, and it's not really shocking, but it's just because we've had series of testimonies and we've heard of what these products do. But exceptionally, she has a particular testimony she's going to give to us in a few minutes. So join me as I make a welcome to Ada Deseoji. You're welcome, boss.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Go ahead. Good morning.
All right. So my testimony, like I do always say, I do have a lot of them, a lot. So but this one that is so peculiar to me, that is one of the things that really stick me to Long Reach. Like when I first started, my first testimony was on toothpaste, but the one I really want to share today, which I think I've shared it some time ago, was the Atro. What Atro did for me, I was having this ache. My leg was so terrible. So initially I thought it was pregnancy, and then they were always telling me, okay, hold on, when you put to bed, everything will be okay. And after I had my third baby, it was now worse, as in it was terrible. Like if I woke up in the morning, in fact, to walk would be a very difficult thing. So I would have to like tiptoe for about 30 seconds. Maybe 30 to 1 minute before I would just allow myself relax. Then it was becoming so painful that I had to visit hospital again. I was sent to do an X-ray, and at the end of the day, the doctor told me, see, I thought it's one thing I was suspecting, but thank God it's not that. I was like, okay, what were you suspecting? He said he thought it was a bone growing down, that if I walk, it will not be painful. Okay. What if it was the bone growing down? What would I have done? He said, you would have operated the leg, operated there, filed it, and then I said, this leg, okay, thank God it's not what you were expecting. And then what happens next? I got injection, took injection under the sole of my feet. In fact, it was the most painful injection anyone could think of. I took it, thinking that would be the end. Took some pain reliefs. 2-3 days after this, it was as if nothing happened, as in I've never even done anything. Then I newly joined Long Reach. So I now called my husband. I said, there's this Long Reach product, they say it's good for pain, so can we just try it? And then he got me Atro. I started taking Atro. In fact, while I was taking Atro, I don't know, it's like my mind went off it. I was no longer even remembering that I had this pain. And before you knew it, how that pain disappeared till today, I can't say. How the pain disappeared till today, I can't say. And I even had something like that, even this December, whereby I traveled to village, so enjoy myself. So one day I sat down. After sitting down, I got up and I found out that I couldn't walk well. I was just limping. I said, what was this? I managed it 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. The thing was still there. Then thank God we got a Atro for my mother-in-law. So I now called her, Mommy, can you just give me this? She gave me, I took 2. It was in the afternoon. I took it and then I just sat down. Village gist continued now. Then before you knew it, I felt like I sat down for at least, I knew I sat down for like 20 minutes. When I now got up to go and get something, I just walked normal. I forgot that something happened. Then I now got to the door. I called them. I said, did you just notice that I'm no longer limping? So it was so funny, but it was, in fact, the person that was in our house that day, I ended up selling all the Long Reach products I took home to him. And, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
That's
so
amazing.
Because of time, I will just stop at this one.
Yeah, thank you. If you want to hear more of testimonies and to actually know what these products do for us, you can also join us during the midweek, CIG Midweek Live. We'll be having a product expose and we'll be having the business plan explained to you proper. and that will be taken by Dorcas Ajekugene. Thank you so much, Bosada. So we'll be having the work plan being done by Imai Duru Jr. now.
I have a few minutes to do this. We'll be talking about the 10 ways you make money in Longreach. If you are on this platform, you need to make money, know how to make money. And we can make money in different ways. You can make money when you sell products, that's retail profits. You can make money when you recruit people to join Longreach with starter combo or fast reach pack that comes the very next week or the very next day, respectively. You can make money when you build a team and they are on to your 3 legs, from your 2 bonus legs, the performance and the development bonus. Then we have money you can make from building a team on 3 legs. They call it the leadership bonus and the repeat order stroke retail order bonus. You can also qualify for incentives and also qualify to travel, either as a travel incentive or car incentive or house incentive. You can also get scholarship, all from the one work you do in Longreach. And what makes it possible is the PVs that are found in the products, the different Longreach products that we have on the platform. Next slide. So these are the entry levels. If you're on this call and you're in Nigeria and you want to join Longreach, you can join Longreach as a VIP, as a platinum, as a gold, as a silver, as a Q silver. The qualifications are in PVs from top to bottom, 1680 to 4 PV. Then the amount, the cost effect in Naira is well clearly stated here. And all you need to do is what? Come on board, build a team of consumers, a team of 3 people which can grow into millions. All you need to do is be consistent and persistent at building it, and you will one day have an amazing success story like the one we just had now. From other countries, you can join Longreach, depending on the currency, but all this, the same qualification counts in PVs, 1680, 720, 240, 120, 60 PV. And with that, you can be a partner. Thank you very, very much for being a part of the broadcast. I think my time is up.
Wow, thank you so much for doing that for us in a jiffy. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Boss Olamide, for coming on the spotlight tonight. And for Imaya Junior, thank you for the wealth plan that you gave in brief. So please, next week is actually loaded. Next week is actually loaded. You don't want to miss it for anything. So if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, go to Longreach CIG, click on like, subscribe, and click on the notification button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And have a good night, everyone.